Two more examples, done a little more quickly this time. G cubed minus 6g squared plus 0 minus 2, because I need that placeholder term in there for the g term, and then g plus 7 on the bottom, is going to give me a negative 14, a 0, a negative 42 g squared, and a 7g cubed. Make those red so they stand out a little more. We do another 0 as our placeholder, and then multiply through the g's. So a negative 2g, another 0 when we do g times 0. G times the negative 6 is going to give us a negative 6g cubed, and then a positive g to the 4. Adding those together, the negative 14 came down, the negative 2g came down, negative 42g, 7 take away 6 leaves us with just one positive g to the third, and then our g to the fourth term for our final answer. And in our last example, since both of these are trinomials, it doesn't matter which term we put on top. We can put either one of these on top. So I chose this example though because it has a fraction in it, and I wanted you to see what one of those looks like. So because this has a leading coefficient of 4, out of habit, I'm going to put it first, since with whole number multiplication we're used to putting the bigger number on top. Not that it really matters. And then underneath, I'm going to have a t squared minus 2/3 t minus 4. So this gives me a positive 20, a negative 24t, and a negative 16t squared. My first placeholder 0. Negative 2/3 times a negative 5 is going to give me a positive 10 thirds t. Negative 2/3 times a positive 6 would give me a negative 4t squared, and negative 2/3 times a positive 4t squared is going to give me a negative 8 thirds t to the third. In my next row, I'm going to need 2 placeholder zeros, and then my third term. So t squared times a negative 5 is negative 5t squared. Here I'll have 6t to the third, and here I'll have 4t to the fourth. Adding all these together is going to make you remember what you know about addition with fractions. I think I warned you those wouldn't go away. So there's a 20 there. 10 thirds plus 24 more. If we make that one into thirds, we end up with a negative, because that one is going to be 24 times 3, which I'm not doing in my head very well, 72, and then it's a negative 72 thirds plus 10 thirds would leave us with a negative 62 thirds t. Here, 16 take away, or negative 16 take away 4, take away 5 more, leaves us with negative 25 t squared. Here, to make the 6 into thirds, it's going to become 18 thirds. A positive 18 thirds and a negative 8 thirds would leave us with a positive 10 thirds t cubed, and then our 4t to the 4th. And that is about as ugly as they can get.